So, another question from Elliptica24, which was, how is it to live with someone who is not interested at all in your spiritual path? And it wasn't exactly worded like that, but it virtually was, essentially. Um, because it was precisely uh, how you deal with your path and having a spouse slash significant other who is nowhere near interested in it. So, you've probably all heard about my spouse slash significant other, James, who is a non-religious, possibly anti-religious person, um, who I met a good few years ago, 2 years ago. He is a really great guy. He is not interested. Well, it's not that he's nowhere near interested, it's just the fact that he's not religious and he doesn't kind of understand it, I don't think. He gets a lot of where I'm coming from because, like, I will literally use logic on him, and he will just be like, that actually makes sense, and I'm just like, yeah, I know, right? So he gets some of it. I mean, I explain bits to him when he's kind of confused, or because I mean, originally, just before we were planning on getting married, we had a bit of an issue whereby he was a bit kind of anti my religion, essentially, my spiritual path, anyway. And I kind of had a bit of a go at him and was just like, no, 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 you can't do this now. And had a real massive kind of blowout at him, and we nearly broke up because of it, in fact. Because to me, if you can't accept me with my spiritual path, then you can't accept me for me. We nearly broke up. That's the one and only time we've nearly broke up. And in the end, I kind of let it slide for the evening at least, and then we kind of spoke, and I kind of explained to him about it and what I believed and why I believed it, and he was just like, actually, that makes a lot of sense. And then eventually he was like, well, maybe it's just the fact that, because he's so against things like Christianity and things like that, and is so ready to be against religion that he didn't realize that maybe he does believe in something. And I mean, we haven't gone any further from that, but I think that was a big step for him to take anyway. And I mean, spirituality is one of those things where it takes time to realize what you might think and what you might believe. And it's not something that can be rushed, it's something you have to come to on your own, and it's something that you have to kind of look internally for, and I don't think he's really ready to do that yet. But I mean, he's talked about meditating with me before and stuff like that, but nothing's ever came of it just yet. We might do it at some point, we might have like meditations and stuff. But who knows? Who knows how things will pan out. If I'm a full-time writer at some point in the future, maybe decades from now, then maybe we will. Because I'll be working from home and I won't have to go to the office every day. Or maybe we can do it on weekends. Who knows? It's more likely to happen when we get our own place though, because I currently live with 2 other anti-religion people as well, so who knows. But anyway, yeah, so although he's not particularly interested at the moment, he might be in future, which is a good sign. We've also discussed about me having my own spiritual room when we get our own place, which would be brilliant. I'd love that. Because it would mean that I'd get to kind of do what I want with it and kind of have it like to myself and be able to kind of meditate and have incense burning and stuff like that. It'd be lovely. So yeah, that would be quite cool. But I mean, there's stuff like that that's just like really good to look forward to. And I could film YouTube videos in my little spiritual room as well, my little kind of sacred space. Yeah, and I'd have to have a lock on the door, because if we ever have kids and I have a sacred space, they're going to ruin it. I just know that. So yeah, anyway. Beyond that, that's kind of like all I really have to say on the matter, really. Yeah, so, I mean, it was difficult to start with, but I mean, we eventually kind of reached a kind of agreement that I made sense and he didn't. Which tends to happen quite a lot. I'm the one who's logical, and I kind of win most arguments because of that. So yeah, that's me. Which I'm not sure if that makes me kind of the woman of the relationship, because I'm always right. But I don't know. I'm just logical, and that's on my side. And he can be logical, but he normally isn't. So yeah, I win arguments with logic. He just tells me to shut up. That's how we work. We insult each other quite a lot, but it's always playful. So yeah. Anyway, before I let you lot in on my private life too much, which I probably already have done, I am going to leave this and go on to my next topic. So see you soon. Bye for now.